So for right now, the clinical trial eligibility for all the clinical trials that's ongoing in the current either phase 1, phase 2 are for relapsed patients. For ALL specifically, these are relapsed patients that at least have failed the 1 prior lines of chemotherapy, and then they could have had a bone marrow transplant too. So, but they at least had a 1 prior chemotherapy, 1 prior therapy, and they've relapsed and they're eligible for this type of therapy. In the future, though, we're hoping to move this type of therapy because we see a lot of success with them. 80% of these patients respond, able to get into complete response, meaning no evidence of the cancer cells in their bone marrow in ALL patients, which is quite remarkable in the pretty highly refractory patient population. So based on the result, and there will be a hopefully in the future very soon a frontline trial, the patients that can access to this drug, this type of CAR T cell therapy at the beginning rather than waiting until they have to fail at least 1 prior chemotherapy and prove that they're chemo refractory or before going on to this trial. But for right now, what's available is for relapsed patients. And same thing is true for CLL and non-Hodgkin lymphoma patients to at least 1 prior type of therapy. So really patients relapsed in high-risk patients that you're worried that whether they are maybe lack of options for bone marrow transplant and so forth, and then this CAR T cell therapy could be one of the options for these patients. But luckily, we actually do have a lot of options for these patients outside of CAR T cells too. But this is one of the therapy that's known to be active and highly efficacious too.